Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Cozy Chat. I am Maria, and yesterday I went to the beach, and today I'm going to tell you all about it. So, first off, I have not washed my hair since I went to the beach yesterday, and this is something that we call beach hair when it's a little bit wavy and kind of has more volume. I always really like beach hair and I like to enjoy it the day after that I go to the beach. Yep. So yesterday before I left for the beach, I had to pack my beach bag. And the first thing I put in my bag was sunscreen, along with my sunglasses. I don't really always wear sunglasses, but I like to have them with me. Also, my goggles. I really love to swim in the sea. And you can just not go to the beach without some snacks. Yesterday, I brought some little crackers called palitos in Spanish. Lastly, I am bringing my hat. Like I said, I love wearing hats. For some reason, I really hate it when the sun beats down on my face. It just makes me really hot, and I feel so much more comfortable when I'm wearing a hat. I actually have it here too. Should I wear it now? Eh, maybe. So then I was ready to go. I had my beach bag, my hat, everything that I needed, and I just got in my car and headed to the beach. It doesn't take me very long to get to the beach. So I parked my car and just started walking to the beach. I was really excited to get there. So then I got there. At the entrance of the beach, there is a really pretty shaded area with lots of trees. So I walked through that area and there was just a really nice breeze right there and it felt really good. And then once I got to the other side, I was on the beach. I went on a weekday in the middle of the day, and there were not that many people there. But if you go on the weekend, it can be really crowded and there are a lot of people there. So I found a good spot and put my towel down. I always struggle putting down the towel, like depending on which way the wind is blowing. If the wind is blowing the opposite way, it's hard to lay it down. Do you know what I mean? I love the way the warm sand feels on my feet once I first get there. I always just play with my feet in the sand once I get to the beach because it just feels so good. So the first thing I do when I get to the beach is put on sunscreen. So I took that out and put it on. The sun is really intense there, and it's really important to put it on and to also reapply. To reapply your sunscreen is to put it on again, which they say you should do every 2 hours or so. And once my sunscreen was on, it was time to relax. This was really special for me because I never go to the beach by myself. I'm always with my kids, my family, or other people. And there's something just really nice about being at the beach by yourself. Once my sunscreen was on, I was ready to relax for a bit. One thing I really like to do whenever I go to the beach is to people watch. Now, to people watch is to simply look around at other people and to see what they're doing. I like doing this at the beach because everyone is always having fun at the beach. Everyone always seems happy. They're with their families or friends. And I just really like seeing that. After I relaxed for a little bit, I grabbed a magazine. This one was on Michael Jackson. I have been reading a lot about him lately. I find him so interesting. And I just really love reading magazines on the beach. I think it is the perfect time to just sit and read something like that and to just really disconnect. Then, after laying there for a little bit, I got really hot. That's what always happens. I really like to lay on the beach until I'm really, really hot, and then I go get in the water. First, I just walked down and got my feet in. I love the way it feels when the sea waves crash on your feet, and it always just feels really good to walk on the beach and to just feel that water on your legs. And that felt so good that I needed to get my whole body in. So I went for a swim. I really love to swim as a workout in the sea and just take advantage of the sea because that is a really, really good workout. And I can never do it very long, only about 10 minutes because I get so tired. Swimming in the sea or ocean is so much harder than swimming in a pool. After I got out of the sea, I decided I wanted to find some shade since I did not bring an umbrella to the beach. And I had also forgotten my water in the car, which is a huge mistake whenever you go to the beach. And I was really thirsty. So I decided to move to the shade in this nice shaded spot with the trees where I came in. Then I put on my poncho. I also grabbed this before I left as well. A poncho is like a big towel, but it's also a bathing suit cover up. So a cover up is something that you wear over a bathing suit to cover up. It's always just really practical because it's like a towel and clothes in one. And I wear mine so much over the summer. Then it was time to take out my snack. I don't know why, but being at the beach just makes me hungry. So I was really glad that I had some snacks. I took out my palitos and ate some of them. But eating these palitos did make my mouth kind of dry since I did not have any water. But I also did have some pecans. Pecans are my favorite kind of nut. I love pecans. And I did have some of those as well. I really like eating nuts because they are easy, they fill me up, and they're just really tasty. I love eating nuts as a snack. Then I decided to take out my magazine and to read a little bit more. This just really felt so relaxing. I usually come to the beach with my kids or other people. And it's just really not as relaxing as when you come by yourself. So I was just really enjoying this moment of reading and being at the beach by myself. And then I needed to reapply some sunscreen. I also have this sunscreen, which is for my lips. It is SPF 50, and I put some of that on along with some special face sunscreen. This sunscreen that I put on is tinted, and a tinted sunscreen is a sunscreen that has a little bit of color. So it's like a little bit of makeup, but it's sunscreen, and it's just really convenient. Since I forgot my water at this point, I was really thirsty and ready to drink something. So I decided to go to a beach restaurant, which was nearby. Now in Spain, these beach restaurants are called chiringuitos, and they are only open during the summer. So I sat down at the chiringuito or beach restaurant and checked out the menu. I wasn't really sure what I wanted. I couldn't decide if I wanted to eat or just drink something. So I decided to just get a really cold water with ice and lemon. And this water tasted so good because I was so thirsty. I literally chugged the whole thing. Now, that's a really interesting word. To chug means to drink something really fast. So I chugged this cold water because I was so thirsty. And then I got a banana strawberry smoothie that was made with oat milk and fresh fruit. It wasn't one of those smoothies that is made with like a syrup. It was like a real fresh smoothie. And you guys, this smoothie was so good. I don't know why. I don't eat smoothies a lot, but this smoothie really impressed me. And I thought, hey, I need to be drinking more smoothies because it was really so good. I want to start making more smoothies for myself at home. It was really nice just to enjoy my time here at the Chiringuito and relax. This whole experience of being at the beach by myself and just enjoying the day was just really special because it's not something that I usually do. But then it was time for me to leave. So I just started walking back to my car and headed home. Guys, what did you think of my beach day? What was your favorite part? What do you like about the beach? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to see you in the next episode. Bye!